Bueno amigos, aquí estamos esperando a los artistas, las superestrellas para Transformers número 5. ¿Qué tal amigos? Estamos aquí con Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, productor de Transformers 5. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
So we have questions about this movie. It starts off with a little kid running around with his friends, and he's wearing the Mexican national team soccer jersey. Are you trying to tell us that this is the year Mexico wins the World Cup?
Well, you know what? I can't vote against the United States, but I'm certainly rooting for Mexico.
Beautiful. What can you tell us about this movie? Everybody's talking about how funny it is, how exciting, different parts of the world, connections to history, Dark Ages. And what can you tell us? Where did you guys come up with these ideas?
Well, what we were trying to do was break the mold of the storytelling, because the hardest thing when you're doing sequels is you fall into the trap of doing the same thing over and over again, you know? And so we were looking for an idea that just changed that. And in looking at the 6 billion years of Transformers history, we started looking at the Arthurian legend and realizing how similar it was to the Transformers legend. Honor, courage, protect your fellow man, knights, swords. And it was like, oh, this seems like the perfect thing to try to fuse. And so what's very interesting is you are going through two very different time periods. You're doing a few other jumps around, but those are really the two primary. And it elevated the human's purpose in the movie because it's a human mythology. So, you know, the Transformers always had their mythology, and essentially that's what our movie was playing out. Decepticons against Autobots. Now there's a whole nother element.
Beautiful, beautiful. And can we expect Transformers 6?
Well, we're already starting on Bumblebee, the movie. That'll start in August, which is a spin-off. It's not a direct Transformers movie, but obviously with Bumblebee, it's a Transformers movie. It's a different kind of storytelling. We're trying to give the audience something different again. It's a little more intimate, a little less robots, but you're going to get to know them more. And I think the sort of emotional connection we're going to really push in that movie.
¿Qué tal amigos? Estamos aquí con Frank Walker, la voz del malo, the voice of the bad guy, ¿verdad? De Transformers 5. Welcome, thank you for the interview.
Sí, buenas noches.
Any other Spanish that you can show off for our fans here?
Este día, muy malo. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
Muy malo, ya lo oyeron. Another question, what did you think about this movie? Was there anything special about this one compared to the rest?
Well, you know, I mean, I have to be totally honest with you. I haven't seen it, and I really didn't read the script. Only what I saw was what I did. So Michael would give me pages of dialogue, and we would do the dialogue to the screen. So I really am looking forward to seeing the feature because I'm in the dark. So but I understand, and knowing Michael, there's going to be a lot more technology. There's going to be a lot more interesting things, and of course, Sir Anthony. You know, I'm be thrilled, and Mark back. I mean, it's how can you go wrong? I'm really looking forward to it.
¿Qué tal amigos? Estamos aquí con el señorón, la leyenda, Anthony Hopkins, believe it or not. Estamos aquí en la primicia de Transformers 5, ¿ok? Y disculpen si estoy un poquito nervioso, pero es el señor Anthony Hopkins. Thank you very much for the interview. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you.
What can we ask el señor Anthony Hopkins? Was there any line in this movie, any scene that was your favorite? I know that you guys had lots of fun in this movie. Very, very hilarious
No, they're
movie.
all fun. I can't remember this last year. No, they're all fun. Great scenes to do. Had a good time.
Perfect. Santiago, muchas gracias por la entrevista.
Muchas gracias.
Bienvenido a Chicago. ¿Cómo se la están pasando acá? ¿Qué cuentas? ¿Cómo va todo?
Increíble, llegué ayer acá, primera vez en Chicago, de hecho, una de las ciudades que no conocía en Estados Unidos y había escuchado mucho. Y contento ahora de ir a ver la película finalmente porque fue un arduo trabajo y verla ahora y en IMAX con los lentes como debe ser. Así
Claro,
que va a ser
claro.
una gran experiencia, sí.
¿Cómo cambió la dinámica que esta película fue filmada en IMAX 3D?
Sí, teníamos dos monstruos de cámara en el set, 3D y es increíble y ver la pasión de Michael por la tecnología y por el formato Es increíble ser parte de algo así porque tecnológicamente esto es como casi que es una cosa nueva, entonces
Claro.
Y la tecnología es increíble. Sí.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Estamos aquí con Michael Bay, director de la película Transformer número 5. Michael, thank you very much for the interview. Welcome to Chicago. We have a quick question we wanted to ask. We're asking everybody. Nobody's giving us the answer. When the movie starts, we see a one of the little kids wearing the Mexican national soccer team jersey.
Yeah.
Is that a sign? Is this the year when we finally win the
Maybe,
championship?
I don't know, but we like the outfit, so I want him to win too. So, all right.
Awesome. How does the dynamic of the movie change when you have to use IMAX 3D cameras?
Well, the dynamic of this, they're just big cameras to move around, and we have to have special systems for them. We shot with IMAX 3D. For people who don't know what we did on this movie, it's the first movie to do that. So the way to really see this is in IMAX 3D, just because we're the only movie this year to shoot native 3D, which means with two cameras, two eyes. You know, to make sense.
Yes.
It's better 3D.
Better,
Better,
makes it
better.
better. How is it to work with Mr. Anthony?
Fantastic. Anthony Hopkins is fantastic. He's a legend, and he's a very generous actor, very funny actor. You know,
Makes it very fun, right? Can you share any Spanish that you know for our Spanish speaking?
Vamos a la playa. Vamos a la playa.
Oh. Luis Miguel fan, as you can see there.
You know what? I was bad in Spanish. I really was. I got a C.
Estamos aquí con la señorita Isabela Moner. Muchas gracias, bienvenida a Chicago.
Gracias.
¿Qué te parece la película? ¿Cómo te fue? ¿Te divertiste mucho?
Sí, pues es mi sueño desde juventud y todo. Es maravilloso, es espectacular y sí, mi personaje es muy poderosa y también trabaja con Transformers, es como su familia, también los humanos, pero también Transformers. Y es interesante, una interesante posición porque la película entera es humans versus Transformers, pero y sí tiene los dos para familia, entonces
Hay conflicto
sí,
ahí,
sí,
¿verdad?
sí.
¿Qué tal el cambio de trabajar para Nickelodeon y luego ahora estar trabajando con Transformers?
Pues era una combinación no es fácil, dicen que no es fácil, pero era tiempo y lugar y una combinación de cosas, pero soy muy emocionada para todo que va a venir.
Estamos aquí con el señor Josh Duhamel. Okay, me dice que habla español. You're telling me you speak very good Spanish?
No, I don't. But I just want to know why they put you all the way at the end of the line, man.
Save the best for last. Save the best for last. That's how it goes.
Good. Well, we're gonna make this a great interview.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go jump in that river.
Let's do it. Ready? We'll be right back. I don't think you're. Look, they're looking at me. Oh,
I ain't getting in the river.
Never mind that. Okay, so this movie, it is hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action. Can you tell me a little bit of your experience working with Mr. Anthony? Such a legend of an actor. Does he give you guys tips? Does he pick on you?
He's truly, not only one of the greatest actors of all time, but also one of the kindest, sweetest men you'll ever meet. He really is. He's so generous. He's so selfless. He's just like a true gentleman.
Right.
And he is. I did a movie with him that nobody saw about a year and a half ago, and he was so helpful. He was just such a nice, thoughtful dude.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Estamos aquí caminando por el Chicago River con el señor Mark Wahlberg. Mark, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you, sir.
How do you feel about this movie? What was different about this movie compared to the rest? Why is this one so special?
You know, this is Michael Bay's last Transformers. Michael Bay takes pride in outdoing himself, so he wants to make it bigger and better and give the fans and audiences more. What he's been able to do with the story, the characters, the new characters that he's introducing, both on the Transformer side as well as the human side, the origin story, the mythology behind it, this is the best. This is his last. You must see it, and if you can, please see it in IMAX. I don't know why people keep yelling at me. What's going on? Oh, they're on a boat.
There you have it. Go see it.
Check it out.